In 2025, you're going to need a new pair of underpants because Subnautica 2 is coming our way. Can't believe it. The trailer just dropped today, a little bit late to the party, but yes, it's awoken me, I have to say. Many of you may be asking, are you back, Chemical? Yes, I am back. But first off, let's look at the trailer and break it down. So first emotion is like, is this going to create the terror that it did in Subnautica? Or is it going to be a little bit deflated like it was in Below Zero? Below Zero, I think we can all agree, was a great game, but it wasn't Subnautica. Not at least what I thought anyway. Subnautica was a bigger map. It was deeper by a lot. Obviously you had the Cyclops and you had a lot more other sort of Leviathans, I would say. But with this, it feels like you're going down deep, dark. But let's continue. So again, this is like Safe Shallows, looks very, very familiar. But what I'm interested in is the sort of background buildings there. It looks a little bit like a derelict temple or something of that nature. Who knows at this point? But let's go. So here there's like new Leviathans. It looks very sort of Rock Puncher style, you know, from the original Subnautica, but much bigger. It's massive. I mean, you look at the size of obviously the player, and then you look at the leg itself. It's huge. So I imagine we're going to see some more of those. I'm going to look at the screen grabs after the video as well, because there are a couple of things that I've spotted that are quite interesting. I love that bit. Oxygen. You just know it's like terror zone. Absolute terror zone. This right here now, as we can see, this is Subnautica all over. Darkness. No rich colours. Just pure blackness. And what lies beneath you, what lies above you, all around you, it's everywhere. And that is pure terror. That's something that Subnautica really did well. I'm hoping this does it just as well, if not better. Now this sort of indicates, which we all knew anyway, if you've been keeping up with the wiki, keeping up with the news, we all knew multiplayer or sort of co-op was coming to Subnautica, which I think is a really good idea. Will it take away the fear, that terror? Possibly. I don't know. I'd say with Subnautica, when you landed, you was on your own. You didn't know what to do. And it was just ocean, masses of ocean all around. With multiplayer, obviously you've got that comfort zone. So it's going to be interesting though. It's going to be interesting. That right there, that is the essence of fear. Absolute essence of fear. And there we go. Sends absolute shivers down me. Shivers. But wow. Okay, so I want to quickly look at some of the screen grabs that we've got. There's a couple of things that I've spotted. I know there's been quite a number of videos and a lot of speculation and analysis. So I'm just going to go briefly over, but let's do it. So the first screen grab here, I'm sort of thinking, are these a replacement for the Sea Glide? They look like they've got some sort of little propeller on, which I think would be really cool. So you imagine sort of just small propellers on the hands, which would be more streamlined. It's going to give you a lot more vision. You're not going to have that bulky sea glider in front of you. I think it's a really, really cool concept. Are they going to bring in the sea glide as well as? Maybe, who knows? Okay, so again, like large fauna, the rock puncher type-esque. I don't know if it's a Leviathan. It's hard to sort of visualize the size of it. Looking at this, I don't know if it looks like a Seamoth stroke sea truck. It's sort of a hybrid in between, and I don't know what it is. But these here just look like connection ports to me. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Obviously, there's your power cell. But these here, this here, I don't know. Could there be some sort of connection? So it could be modular based, a little bit like the sea truck. Are we going to get the Cyclops in it? Who knows? Okay, so now this one, this does interest me because as you can see, he's sort of scanning this fauna here, this large fauna. He's got some sort of scanner, but it's not your typical scanner, and it doesn't look to be the same scanner that was in the video. Here you can sort of see it's got some sort of data showing like genetic code, or I don't know. He must be getting some sort of reading. Is it going to be a standard scanner, or is it going to be a lot more to it? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out very soon, guys. So one of the main questions is when in 2025? That is a big number one question. Secondly, how developed will it be in 2025? I remember when Below Zero came out, and I think there were the twisty bridges, the safe shallows in the Arctic, and then a little bit of the thermal spires that were developed, but it was all very rough. There weren't much fauna in it, and it just felt quite empty, quite small, quite empty. So what is going to be the state of this map? I guess we'll find out, guys. But in terms of me, I'll be coming back 100%, bringing out those guides. But in the meantime, I'm going to be doing some playthroughs and some other games as well. So I will see you soon, and ciao for now. Bye-bye.